All right, hey guys, CVAC Zero doing another RD2L playoff match. It's round one still. It's no right turn versus the Demoralizers. This is a PST matchup. Both teams ended up second place in their groups. I have a lot of experience playing against no right turn. I think I might have stood in for them one time. I don't remember, but I believe this promises to be a very interesting matchup. Both the Demoralizers and no right turn, I think are impressive teams to watch. And Rainbow Party will be drafting for no right turn, and it's Losandro for the Demoralizers. Anyways, I have a co-caster today, and it's Jonah. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Alright guys, I know you're getting tired of me, but I'm here right now. And I have a smoothie, so
All right,
it's the
all
best of
right,
both worlds.
all right. So no right turn. They go with the Outward Devourer and Abaddon. Something interesting is Rainbow Party. He almost always loved picking up the Visage and Alchemist. I was expecting for him to do that this time as well, but no, he goes with the OD and Abaddon. Abaddon's second pick worthy material here. I mean, I guess he's not bad.
My philosophy is always if something is not gonna get banned, then there's no real like rush in picking them.
Yeah, I feel like Abaddon is
Unless you
definitely
wanna
a.
like
Oh, go ahead.
no, you can finish.
No, go ahead. Go. I've got nothing to say right now.
No, well I was just gonna say that like I guess they pick like if you pick someone that doesn't really get banned first, that means that you probably have like a more odd pick for as your last one.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, for the Demoralizers, they go with some pretty interesting picks early on. First, picking Kunkka. I mean, yeah, he's good, but like, I guess this is the counter to the OD. And Spearbreaker is the following
Yeah, they
pick.
picked it up.
Oh, go ahead.
They they picked up the Kunkka like right after OD, like they just insta locked it.
Yeah, I have seen them practice Kunkka quite a bit, so I believe their mid player is going to be familiar with this hero. Of course, Kunkka has a chance of being the tri-lane farmer, but honestly, I feel like with that instant pick to counter the OD, he's most likely going to be mid.
Yeah, and in a tri lane I don't really like Kunkka simply because he pushes out the wave most of the time
Hmm.
with Tidebringer.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I'm a little iffy with that one. But I mean Kunkka does pretty good against OD.
Yeah, he doesn't outright lose the lane, but I mean it's not like he wins it either. Still, they will get out a large amount of harass on both sides. But anyways, for the Demoralizers, they pick up the Rubik for third pick. That's a pretty safe pick, probably one of the more conventional picks out of the first five. And Rubik, he doesn't exactly have too many spells to steal currently. Um, are they looking to run the Spearbreaker as a support?
Probably either support or offlane. I actually think Spellbreaker is actually pretty good against OD just because he can annoy you. OD is pretty susceptible to ganks. Like since you're spamming imprisonment, like if you can time it right and charge in and he imprisons, then you should have a pretty easy gank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no right turn. They pick up the Timbersaw for their third pick. This seems to be a offlane Timbersaw unless they plan on running aggressive tri-lane. Offlane. Oh, actually, they could run the aggressive tri-lane with the Abaddon and Timbersaw. I think did we actually? No, we didn't run that against you. But I do remember seeing this in the Korean League recently, where they ran like an Abaddon Timbersaw plus one lane that completely wrecked everybody. Uh,
I need to see some more. Need to see some more Centaur Abaddons, man. And then
Centaur
Aphotic Shield.
Abaddons.
Like come on now, double edge with the Aphotic Shield.
That's pretty
Easy
funny.
damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
easy damage. You're right. That's a lot of damage, actually. Um, yeah, I mean, I would actually love to see that as well. Only thing is, you might have to sacrifice a bit of your late game. But anyways, for the Demoralizers, they're going back to their more traditional picks of Jakiro. Jakiro Rubik. So it looks like the Spearbreaker is he going to be the tri-lane farmer?
He could be. I mean, if they go for a really orientated, like early game orientated lineup, then I don't mind like semi carries or people like Spearbreaker being the carry if you want to like end this game by 30 or 35 minutes.
Yeah, but what does make sense is that they're most likely going to have to go with the with the super aggressive or like do something super aggressive early in mid game. If they don't get the kills, Spearbreaker, I mean, to a certain extent, will kind of taper off.
Yeah, he does. He does fall off if he doesn't get anything. But well, he falls off if he doesn't get anything if he's like not a supporter. But farming wise, like he's pretty decent throughout most of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he does. He does, of course, still have. I'm lagging. Well, anyways, as I was saying before the lag hit me, as he still has those stuns that go through BKB, and you can completely lock down a hero during a fight.
Yeah, the biggest problem though, like playing Spearbreaker like carry, is that you're basically deciding that you're not gonna gank globally. Like you're gonna give him like some farm, unless you legitimately decide that you want to spend like a minute chasing after people and not like farming it up. That's the only problem.
Yeah. Well, for let's see who gets the last pick. It should be the demoralizers that get the last pick, right? Or no? I'm so bad at this. Well, I guess for the demoralizers.
Last ban gets last pick.
Okay, so it'll be no right turn. Also, for no right turn, they need their secondary support. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a support. Saf will play, maybe. I mean, how's his Abaddon? You're actually teammates with the guy.
He told me he was playing mid this game, so I'm confused. But we'll see. Like I don't know what he's doing. He was telling me he was playing mid. I was like, yeah, good luck with that.
Play
But,
mid. Okay.
no. I don't know what other support they could get a Visage if they wanted. I mean, Visage is open, isn't it?
Yeah, no right. Oh, Visage is still available in the pool. Amazingly enough. You'd think like maybe the demoralizers could pick him up because he's super aggressive.
I mean, the funny thing is though, like that I just realized this, like Spearbreaker, like he's gonna have a hard time killing Timber and Eva. Like even OD can kind of get away from him as long as the imprisonment's up. Maybe the easiest kill would probably be on the troll, depending on what the last support is.
Yeah, it would. That's actually true. I mean, picking the Spearbreaker into this lineup would not be the simplest thing to do in the world. A Photic Shield could help other teammates if they get charged and run down and try to be perma-stun. And of course, Abaddon himself is extremely survivable with the borrowed time, so Spearbreaker can't just lock him down permanently and bash him until he dies. For the demoralizers, yeah. Oh well. Anyways, you need to. Oh, okay. What do you think about this one?
What? Tiny?
Yeah, the tiny.
I don't know how it fits, but I guess that means that offlane Spearbreaker is happening, which makes more sense. I actually like Tiny, but like, I don't know about the Tiny right now though.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I've been requested to ask you to up your volume just a tidbit or a little bit more.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Does that kind of fix it?
Yeah, that does fix it. Only thing is, of course, you have got that feedback. Maybe you might have to move to push to talk to limit that as much as possible.
Yeah, hold on. I got.
Well, anyways, I guess I shouldn't just leave you guys hanging. For the fifth pick for no right turn, they're looking for that secondary support. What's available is Visage. Jonah did talk about that earlier. Crystal Maiden actually banned out, and that has been a pick that no right turn has gone to. It seems like the demoralizers have been taking a peek at replays, and hopefully you've been looking at some of my casts. That would be brilliant because I would love views and subscribers. For what other supports are there? Of course, they have the Vengeful Spirit. We saw Vengeful Spirit earlier in the last series being used to great effect. They could also go okay. They go with the Windrunner. I was about to say Treant. That'd be absolutely hilarious to have him. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for the heroes to get picked up. There's that traditional lag that we always get as the hero models are being loaded up. So I apologize if my voice starts breaking up in client if you are watching this. But anyways, here we go. Hopefully Jonah will be able to join us soon. I'll go ahead and introduce the players. On the Demoralizers, Lissandro, the captain, playing the Rubik. On this carry tiny surprise pick is Dialuposaurus. I give up. On the Jakiro, it's going to be Boozehammer. Kunkka, the mid player. It's going to be Charlie Murphy. And offlane Spiritbreaker is going to be Roman Ronan. On the other side, it's No Right Turn. This is a team I know pretty well as they were in my group. They finished second in the group. We finished third. So maybe a little bit bitter in that end. And no, Jonah, we cannot hear you. I am seeing your voice tag pop up every now and then. But it's going to be Rainbow Party, the captain, playing on the OD. He will go mid. Ooh, okay, not mid. He's going to be that farmer. It looks like. So it's going to be Abaddon, OD, and Windrunner. Windrunner is being played by Saf, one of Jonah's teammates. Usually plays a pretty good Rubik. Chib, the head administrator for Season 2, is on the Abaddon, and we'll see if he will continue to be a head admin for Season 3. I'm kind of hoping is. But on the Timberstar, offlane Timberstar is going to be Tofu, 199. And here we go. We'll see how these matchups go. Kunkka against the Troll Warlord. This is a brilliant move to dodge the OD. Or I mean for OD to dodge him. But we'll see. I mean, Troll Warlord I think doesn't fare too badly against Kunkka. He will take a lot of harass as well. Looking at his item build, he's not going to exactly rush the bottle. He did keep about 200 gold. Kunkka, well,
does that work now?
Yeah, it is. But again, your feedback still a bit high if you can do anything about that. But I'll go ahead and move into last hits and denies. And I'm actually slightly tired, so we will see if I can keep this up. But here goes the Shackle. It's just level 1 Shackle. There's no way they're going to get the kill. I think they're waiting for the charge. Nope. I think if OD had stayed just a little bit, they could have disrupted that. And it's possible they could have gotten the kill because Saf had a DD room.
I think voice chat hates me.
I can hear you. Unfortunately, I don't know if the rest of Dota TV can hear you. On the bot lane, Tiny is going to be the tri-lane farmer. They're not going to do any pulls unless they just messed up. They should really have the Jakiro move in. No, are they really just going to let this through? Yes, they're just going to give a bit more levels to this Timberstar. This lane will get pushed towards him. He will reach about 2.5. He will have some levels in reactive armor. I still think they have a chance.
Does that sound better? Like way better?
That sounds way better. But there's always a feedback problem. So you might have to keep it at push to talk. And well, hopefully things will get better as time will move on. Well, anyways, look at this Troll Warlord Aurelie losing or down to like a third of his health thanks to the Kunkka's Tidebreaker, and he needs to be a bit careful. If a torrent lands and another Tidebreaker is, it's possible Charlie Murphy can get a kill here and draw first blood. Spiritbreaker is only level 1. He can't get close. Saf doing a decent job zoning him out. There's not been any pulls. Well, I mean, they could have pulled that earlier. The Abaddon could have. Chib, I guess maybe wasn't paying attention and concentrating on trying to kill this Spiritbreaker. Still, they're zoning him out. I guess there's no need to pull if the lane has been frozen, although it will go ahead and move. Just a tidbit, they are thinking about rotating mid to probably get a kill. It's possible they could. Oh no, Charlie Murphy is the one that's in trouble. He might get right click down. One more click, that's first, but solo killed. I mean, Troll Warlord taking a lot of. What? Well, he sticks around a bit too long. And yes, he died to the tower. FT, the captain of Flying Tortillas, I believe. Yeah, I think that's his. He's the captain of Flying Tortillas from my group. Goes down to the tower. I don't know if that was a lag issue or not. Anyways, Abaddon will get some crucial EXP, a little bit of solo XP sapping here or there, and did he get it the last? Oh, he even got like 1 or 2 last hits. Windrunner has gone bot. Well, you're still extremely quiet. I can't hear you, Jonah. It's a bit unfortunate. But actually, Safit will be stealing some of the creeps. This will be pretty bad for this, and they're going to be looking to run this aggressive triangle. There's a charge bottom lane to go on this Timbersaw, but I think he's mostly there to scout the jungle. I don't know if he could really do anything. He has no mana. Even if he gets here, he's going to have to rely on some lucky bashes. We will see it's a level 1 bash. They will go Shackle Shot, does latch. Ice Path is there as well. There is a toss combo. Windrunner gets thrown back. She has her Windrunner, but she's getting blocked just a little bit. There's no way they can kill these guys. Chib is a bit low. He's just going to pop the salve and probably a clarity and be just fine. Ice Path will cancel the salve. Actually, there's a charge going out on Saf. I don't know if that's the right guy to really charge. I think you should charge the oh crap. Charge the Abaddon in that case.
Alright, so I think that my stuff's not gonna work either too loud. If it's too loud, it's gonna be feedback. If it's too low, then there won't be feedback, basically.
We'll see how this goes. I guess we can just continue seeing this, and I believe there was no, I haven't missed anything too much. But OD will be, well, is getting free farm. So Jonah, now that you're kind of back into the game, your audio might still be a bit low. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I can lower my own mic or talk a little bit softer.
It's on push to talk right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, I know you have kind of been disoriented, so feel free to jump in if you feel like you've caught up. Well, for no right turn, because Spirit Breaker is getting nothing in the lane. And OD gets an absolutely free lane. No right turn is leading in EXP. They do have the more kills, and gold they are leading as well. Spirit Breaker is going back top. He's almost level 3. I actually rushed a Belt of Giant Strength. Is this just for survivability? Jonah.
Wait, who rushed the Belt of Giant Strength?
The Spirit Breaker. Base Cal.
Probably just for more HP, more base HP.
Yeah, probably looking to change that into treads. But Tiny getting a bit close. He really wanted to get that tossed. Even if he did, he might be in trouble. No, Jakiro's the one in trouble. Timbersaw trying to get that Whirling Death. A couple more right clicks. The Timber Chain actually misses somehow. But I guess it's only level. Well, it's only level 2. But oh no, the Lapisaurus is a bit caught out. Troll Warlord has his invis. He gets revealed. They saw him. He walked a bit too close. I guess he wasn't in range for at the time. And couldn't do this.
Towers have 100 more range than they do attack range.
Yeah.
True sight.
Yeah. I know that, but it's just I don't know. He really got a bit too close there. I think if he just done his whirling, oh, there's a Light of Heaven, but it's only level 1 shackle. Not too much. And are you proud of Saf? You get to watch him play in this game.
Yeah, let's see if what he said is true. Let's see if he plays better when he's tired.
Yeah.
About to force him to play all our games at midnight.
Yeah, we're about to see if that's true, because there's a Roman Ronin coming in at Space Cal. I don't know if they can get a kill. They're going to try to pull the combo on it. Boat comes in, hits 2 heroes, and the Drunken Rum is there. Abaddon gets blown, does die, because he doesn't have his 6 quite yet. It's a nice kill for Dilophosaurus Rex. Dilophosaurus to pick up. But the major problem is this is a 5v4 engagement. Like, OD, free farm.
You see that Troll is destroying Kunkka right now, like, pretty badly. Like, he's been gone out of the lane, and Kunkka still has, like, 12 CS.
Yeah, and Troll actually got the first blood. You probably missed that. But Troll got the first. No, you caught that. He got the first blood. And somehow Kunkka is struggling against Troll. I don't know if I would have expected that. And there's a slow. He wants the kill. Easy kill.
Hard.
This might be a kill, maybe. I don't know. Somehow Charlie Murphy, he's bottling through. He will survive, and back off to fight another day.
Yeah, whirling axes by Troll make it pretty hard for you as a melee to last hit or do anything because they blind for a pretty long time.
Oh, you're right. The whirling axe's range form causes a chance to miss. Completely forgot about that. But anyways, Tiny, he's got the treads. Looks like he's gearing up for that late game. Doesn't want to go for possibly the chasing race car Tiny build where you go phase, drums, Yasha, and just completely clobber everyone's face roaming around the map. Jonah?
What's up? Oh,
Juna.
sorry. I'm still like messing with everything, trying to make sure it's right. But yeah, Tiny seems to just be focused on farming right now.
Yeah, and well, I mean, if we look at the early farm, I mean, he is leading the rest of his team in CS, but well, it's OD and Troll that's leading all.
Yeah, this might be another one of those games. Hopefully, it's not that we see another team just completely dominating CS, because those games are usually one-sided.
Yeah, well, I mean, the game's not over. Tiny is one of the scariest late game in Dota. If you've ever seen or like fought against a fully farmed Tiny, he gives you nightmares. I mean, you can ask Orange from TI2 against eHome or Lanham. Just wrecked face. Daedalus, AC, and Ags. That's all you go. But there's a charge. Light of Heaven. Once again, Ice Path is their staff. Landing his shackles like a boss, but will die. There is the ultis from everyone, and they actually will kill 3. Maybe Chib might go down. The Aphotic shields, maybe. Oh, it might be just enough. Spirit Breaker comes in. They do bring out the Jakiro. Jakiro being a bit greedy. You don't want to dive Abaddon. You don't want to dive Abaddon. You really going to dive Abaddon? Okay, he dives Abaddon. He might die though. It won't be worth it if he does. Well, I mean, a support for the offlane, I guess semi-carry. I guess it's worth.
Yeah, that was not a good trade for Spirit Breaker. He got kind of greedy there. But yeah, you know what? When you start talking about the Tiny, I was wondering whether or not he's gonna buy a BKB, because most of the time you don't really buy one as Tiny if you're carry Tiny. But I think he might need to, because OD might become a problem at some point.
Yeah, OD would definitely could dish out a lot of damage. That is pure damage. So keep that in mind. He already has his mech, guys. 10 minutes and mech on the OD. Holy crap! Wow, that's insane farm. He's got 46 CS, 21 denies. Spirit Breaker, at least he's got his levels. He's got his level 6. He could look to just pick off supports like Saf on the Windrunner, and well, he's not going to kill Abaddon. It's just not.
Yeah, the OG's been getting pretty good farm, and it was actually really smart of them to put him somewhere other than mid, so Kanko wouldn't have a chance at doing anything. The troll pick was actually really good against Kanko too.
Yeah. So Rainbow Party, definitely a mastermind when it comes to drafting. Although I gotta say, I'm very proud of my team for taking a game off. No right turn. But they're the ones in the playoffs, and we're not. But anyways.
Hey, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah, just by a little bit, you would have made it. You would have made it. You would have made it.
Yeah, we had to beat TFD and hope on look at it go to lose. Or to lose a game, but that didn't happen. They ended up 2-0ing them, even if we had won our game. Regardless, I need to stop talking about my drunken past. They will pick up the Rubik Jakiro as well, and this is the aggression I was talking about from no. The aggression from no right turn. But yeah, enough about my past. They're gonna make this push. I mean, Troll Warlord did use his ulti, but it's a very low cooldown. And with Saf's focus fire later on, they could possibly take towers extremely quickly. And Saf, yeah, he actually didn't go for boots early on. Is this normally his build?
He's finishing the Bassi. I don't know. I mean, I actually do like finishing my Basilius before my boots if I can, just because it helps more in the lane. If you're trying to be aggressive, that is. If you're not, then you don't really like the Basilius. It's kind of meh.
Yeah, well, Saf, playing pretty well. I mean, so far, it seems like. Would you say he's been playing better? Like now that he's tired?
I haven't seen anything like super amazing, but he's playing like he should be.
Yeah, well, I mean, no right turn. They have a it's huge gold advantage of what 7,500 gold, and for EXP, it's also around the same. DMZ, I think they definitely have the comeback mechanics here. Tiny, of course, if he get, or even just once he gets his ags, it could be enough. He will start working on it soon. Kunkka, he's trying to finish up phase boots. He actually rushed to earn. Uh, Not too bad. Whoa, where is this coming from? They actually dive him. Chib's in trouble. His ulti has already been popped. He's going to get lifted. The TP was cancelled. Chib, oh no, trying to juke. Tiny is there. He does have a toss, but Spirit Breaker is chasing him down. This is about one of the scariest situations you can be in. Low HP support being chased by a space cow. Just
Yeah,
not
they
the
dove
best.
Jakiro, him and Troll dove Jakiro, and it was pretty funny because Tiny managed to toss Abaddon, so Abaddon wasn't able to shield Troll or anything, and so basically Troll died to Abaddon toss.
Oh, that's pretty funny actually. I wish I had actually called that. I didn't think they were going to continue and push for the tier 2 or even dive that far for the Jakiro because again it's just a support. Losing those heroes was again they're not getting the good trades, but because of that huge farm advantage early on, it almost seems like it doesn't matter.
No, it's actually pretty important to not feed your experience to the other team. Like if you're a higher level than them, they gain a lot more from you like dying than they would from dying.
Yeah, it's Jakiro once again getting caught out. He's not even gonna throw an ice path. Does get the ice path. Will hit onto a charge as well as their Dilophosaurus. As their Tiny does a toss, but I mean toss avalanche into boat comes in. It's a congested area. Hits a lot of heroes. I think 3, but the Timber Saw's damage is too much. Tiny will go down here, but man, there's too tanky. That mechanism just too good. It almost looked like the boat did absolutely nothing, but it did do a lot of damage. It was only the mech from the early mech, the 10-minute mech from OD that won him that fight. And this is the snowball opportunity that we're looking at. I really thought that Kunkka boat had won them that fight because of the congested area that the Dire were in.
Yeah, the boat was that was a really good boat. I think it was someone didn't get hit by it because they were in prison. I just can't remember who, but yeah, the mechanism pretty much negated almost all of the boat damage.
Yeah. But I mean, still, if they get the perfect team fight, things could turn around for DMZ. Uh, if you look at the kill score, I think it'd be a close game, but there's no towers taken down for the Radiant or taken down on the Dire side. They're still all very healthy. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, healthy towers.
Yeah, in games like this where you're behind, one of the biggest things, just like we saw in the other games that we casted, you have to really like try to deward because you know
Oh,
that
there's
the
a
other team is
charge
gonna
and
get it.
Troll already has the BKB Ice Path is there. Does hit on 3 heroes because Tiny threw one in there. But there's a Light of Heaven from Saf and they're going to go. And there's a Chib's ulti getting popped. Boat misses everything. But oh, there's a toss backwards. Oh, Spiritbreaker is a bit in trouble. He's going to really try to go on this one. I got to question that toss. Still, they might turn back in, but it is 4v5. Torrent does hit Ice, Path does hit Saf. Saf gets disrupted. He could survive. We'll say I think so. Dilophosaurus is on the run. He might die. Whirling Axe is not gonna hit him. Lissandro is also on the run. No, Tiny's turning around. He's mad. He's gonna toss him back there. And Tiny's gonna TP out. There's no way they can cancel that. They only lose 2 somehow. And they interrupt the rush. Roche is still there. Oh, Lissandro's trying to juke, but it's not enough. Bit
Yeah,
sad.
that was a smart play by Tiny, tossing the guy away so he could TP out. But like I was saying earlier, that they really like when you fall behind, you really want to get the map back, and you really need to start putting out some sentries and dewarding because there's always a chance that they're gonna ward your side of the map when they're leading by a lot. Like when a team is leading by a lot, they want to basically know where you are, so you're gonna want to deward, and they definitely need to start doing that.
Yeah, they do have the gold right now, but if they die anymore, like Jakiro has about 500 gold in the bank, he could look to just completely invest them into wards. Uh, but it's always a struggle. I mean, do you go for wards or do you go for that bracer? I in this case I have to say the wards. Bracers are nice, but I think if you get caught out, you're gonna die regardless. No amount of HP is gonna save you.
Yeah, you like definitely need the wards mainly because like you can get the bracer if you know you're behind by a bit, but if you're behind by a lot, you definitely need the map back. And if you can't get the map back, you're gonna just lose everything.
Yeah, and once again, the Dire are going to make a move into the Roshan pit. Are the Radiant going to contest it again? Doesn't look like it. I mean, the lanes are pushed out. It could.
They can, and I think they should. I think they should because they have the AoE to like deal with it.
Yeah, they're making their way slowly. I think it's worth popping a drum charge here, but they're not going to do it. Roshan, no, they're doing it really slowly. They have no way of getting any minus armor. Would have been nice if Saf had picked up possibly. Oh, nice shackle. Oh, Tiny's here. He's going to do a avalanche. Oh, Ice Path is there. Going to pop the macro pirate. There's so much damage, but the Timber Saw is dishing even more. The Troll Warlord is going there. There's a buyback from Saf, but there's 3 dead. Tiny actually dies as well. Oh, the music is so loud. Tiny is back. He had the Aegis earlier. Looks like he was able to steal it just in time. I'm not sure how he was able to get that. Shackle will not latch. He's a bit in trouble. OD had died earlier in the backside. Whirling actually misses. They're not going to get him. Maybe he's going to have to pop a drums. If he pops another drums, he might be able to get out Saf. Whereas he's going to be able to do some YOLO Shackle. He's trying to run around here. He's going to get that wraparound avalanche. Oh, they do get it, but it's not a good shackle. Spirit Breaker should be fine. He's not going to die from that. He's got 1200 HP. They stole the Roshan.
If Tiny wanted, he could have turned around and killed Troll probably. Like his combo came back up and Troll had like 500 HP. But in that fight, like I believe the boat is what got Tiny the Aegis, the stun. But also Kunkka didn't get off a torrent in that pit, so that kind of like cost them another disable they probably could have used. Yeah, he didn't get his torrent off, which was a pretty big deal.
I didn't even keep that in mind. I mean, it's nice having a co-caster. So what were the trades in that?
Tiny might be going for BKB.
Yeah, I guess he has to. Oh, there's a toss backwards. Abaddon. Chib is in trouble. His ulti gets popped. He gets lifted. Well, don't heal him. Regardless, he gets X marks the spot. He's just not going to survive that. Abaddon or no Abaddon? Is it Abaddon or Abaddon?
I think it might actually be Abaddon.
Abaddon?
I think most people just call him Abaddon.
Okay, well, that's how I learned how to pronounce it back in Dota 1. I'm going to keep to it. Dire's structure gets fortified. Are they going to contest that? I mean, yeah, they're down on Abaddon, but I really feel like they can do this. OD is walking around. He might get caught out. Is he really going to try to rotate? No, it's an easy tower. Shackle! Light of Heaven. Weird Ash angle. Saf playing like a boss so far. But no go.
Yeah, that angle was really weird. Also, I just checked the gold graph. They're up by 17,000. I mean, not 17, like around 14,000 or so.
Wow, and no return leading all. Somehow this game seems to be somewhat even. Ice Path actually is thrown out to try to slow him down. Saf trying to get another brilliant shackle, but it's a no-go this time.
Yeah, like the problem is like you know, remember how we saw the 2 games earlier, how they snowballed? Like most of the supports in both those games rarely, if ever, dewarded, and this is just snowballing for them because they don't know where they are, and the other team knows where they are. They have wards all over. Like, even if you put defensive wards, it's not really going to save you.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I like this Kunkka's build. He's gone for the kind of like 1 to 2x mark the spot, but actually there's a charge. They're going to throw down their AoE as well. Boom! It hits everybody. They blow up the Windrunner. They blow up the Troll Warlord. OD is a bit in trouble, but Abaddon's keeping them alive. They're winning these fights. What the hell? How are they winning? Oh no, they set it up perfectly, but Timbersaw's still doing an ass load of damage. Kills the Space Cow. Tiny as well, but man, wow. I mean, you're just not going to kill this Timbersaw. What a team fight. I mean, they really felt like they could kill the Timbersaw, but Timbersaw's tank ability is just too strong, especially with the Abaddon there. You can't just concentrate him like that. The shield will rip you apart. Jonah, you there? Jonah.
Yeah, I'm here. The problem with that fight though was that they didn't get everyone with the boat, and they like legitimately have to get every single person with it, or else they're gonna lose that fight.
Yeah, well, I didn't even think it was a lost fight. It's possible. They could have won the entire thing. I think concentrating on Timbersaw might not have been the smart choice. The Abaddon might have been an easier kill him, prop the ulti, have him possibly back up, and then kill him again. because you stood around Timbersaw so often, he was able to just get off so many whirling deaths and just rip you apart with Timber Chain.
No, if they went for ABBA, they probably would have still died to Timber. They all had like 200 HP. Like that was the problem with that fight. Like they all got really low, but Timber was still pretty much intact, and they only hit like Windrunner and OD.
Oh,
And
Rainbow
then
Party
the boat.
gets called out. Chib trying to save him. There's a disruption, but Ice Path is there. We'll catch out Chib. Chib's ulti gets popped. Nice torrent. Oh, actually, nearly fully HP. Timbersaw is here. I think this is time for the Radiant to back off. Jakiro is dead. He's actually been playing extremely well. There's a disruption. I can't tell. It's a Kunkka that's disrupted. He might be able to just run out. He's fucking fast. But Tiny? Actually, I was about to say Tiny's about to toss him back in. Would have been funny. Would have been funny.
Yeah, they would have had the OD killed, but Kunkka decided to torrent ABBA over the imprisoned OD, so that kind of cost them.
Yeah, well, I mean, tower will get sieged down. Boat comes in. Again, it only hits one. I don't know if this is the right one to go. Nice disruption from the OD. OD's disruption has been on point, but the Space Cow taking it up the ass so far. But he's going to try to run. Saf is in trouble. Saf will get... oh, no, it's just... See, Abaddon's doing so much work. This aggression is working out beautifully. They've already lost basically all of their cores except for Kunkka. Kunkka is alive, but Jakiro will... Well, he's going to follow the rest of the team. Easy trip back to the fountain.
Yeah, rarely do you see a BKB Tiny without Ags. It was really awkward to watch that right now. Like that Tiny without his tree just trying to like wail at the troll and accomplishing pretty much nothing.
Yeah, it just wasn't enough, and they win a team fight. Maybe back in the fight before, in the first fight at the tier 2, maybe they should have just... Well, okay, this is hindsight bias, but in the ideal situation for them, they get those 3 kills and then just run away.
Yeah, that would have been the smart thing. But it would have actually been pretty much the smart thing to do. I guess they wanted to get more because they're behind, but yeah, that kind of cost them.
Yeah, well, Tiny, he's only got 300 gold. He's not well on his way to his axe. I don't know. I mean, just prioritize his farm for now.
Well, like I don't really know what he could do at this point because they're down 20,000 gold almost. It's a pretty huge sum. Like the best way to get back from that is to find farm, but you're gonna be scared to even leave your base because the moment you start warding around like a couple of feet away from your base, that's usually when you're probably in a bad situation.
Well, it looks like they've actually got a good set of wards here. They have one over here. This is always one of the best, and one over here. It's nice. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job warding. It's just that like wards can't really win you the game at this point.
Yeah, at this point, definitely the wards are gonna come almost to nothing, but it just goes back to like the early game. Like I always look at it, like if you don't de-ward, then you're not gonna you're gonna give too much space to an aggressive lineup like these guys. Like they're just diving you and this and that, and de-warding them makes it so they have to think twice about doing that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Timbersaw picks up the Shivas, and if you thought this Roxman's attack was slow, man, wait till that 40% debuff occurs.
Yeah, that debuff is definitely gonna slow him down a lot. He only has, I think, he only has like treads and drums to give him attack speed.
Have you ever seen a Tiny trying to kill an Enchantress?
Yeah, it's pretty painful, especially with the tree.
It's so slow. Like, actually, I saw Sing Sing trolling around with it before and try to kill the Enchantress. Like, he would do the toss, avalanche toss combo, and he's trying to attack the Enchantress, but by the time his swing is almost done, she's able to run out of range, and then you have to restart the animation again.
Yeah, Untouchable is a pretty hilarious ability.
It's painful to watch, but anyways, Timbersaw. Well, he's got 2,000 gold in the bank. What does he go for now? He could pick up the Boots Travel. He runs right into 2 supports, but he's gonna blow him up. It seems like Ice Path is there. Oh god, kills the Space Cow. very easily. He can solo these 2 heroes by himself. He can almost solo 3 heroes by himself. Look, he's barely even scratched. No, the doesn't catch a tree quite yet. Probably looking to dive, but this.
Yeah, I think he was trying to timber chain on the Jakiro.
Yeah, it doesn't work like Clockwork Hook. Keep that in mind, guys.
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty hard to pretty easy to forget that.
Yeah, you're just like, please let me kill you, please. You think it's just a click on hero skill, but Roshan, I think they're just gonna wait for him. He's almost back up. They have the exact timer from. So Chib's team, awesome team. Roshan has spawned, and I think this time there's no way. Yeah, look at the item progressions on the Dire. It's just, well, I mean, it's Timbersaw actually that's leading all, and net worth. But OD finished up his Hex as well. It's like 27 minutes in Hex.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage, and he's just adding another disable onto them.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh no, this might be really bad if they get caught out. Whirling Axis hits 2 heroes. Timbersaw's about to shred them. Here we go. There's an avalanche combo. Light of Heaven as well. Hex is there. They pick off 2 heroes very easily. Oh, and they saw him coming like a mile away. Just could not back out fast enough.
Well, the gold lead has reached 24,000.
24,000 EXP still ridiculously in the Dire favor, and they're gonna just man mode this tower. Here they go, right click, troll ulti popped as well, and they just can't seem to do anything with this. Tiny's only level 13.
They really can't.
And there's the Rax.
They have no way of stopping it.
They can't stop it. There's gonna be one more major fight. Maybe they can kill 1 or 2 heroes. Space Cow's probably gonna make a charge on the Windrunner. Here they go. Oh, Hex stick up Charlie Murphy. Oh my god, so much damage from the Timbersaw Ice Path is there. OD ulti was popped as well. 2 supports that actually Saf.
I think Windrunner just got stuck in midair for like 2 seconds.
I didn't see that at all, but oh, they might. No, they're not gonna kill the OD. Just kidding. It's an Aegis. Roman Ronan will go down. Bursted, and Tiny only survived. There's the GG call.
And Windrunner got tossed, and she got ulted by Spirit Breaker. So basically, the bash made her get stuck in midair.
Oh, okay, that's pretty funny. And there's the GG call. Well, I mean, there's the GG. No right turn wins this in convincing fashion. OD free farm. You don't want to give OD free farm. But anyways, congratulations to No Right Turn. That's game 1, and I hope you join me, CVAG0, and Jonah again for game 2.